It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Time. Mike, 48. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, lady. Lady. Hey, Haywood.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Matt Judon able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, Switch gears, switch gears. Anyway, Mike, 54's Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, let's get some penetration.
On second down, it's Ingram. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's put him on the bus.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Drop deep, drop deep.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Of course, he was solid last week. AFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's playing at a level right now where he's just breaking down defenses. Makes me remember when I was playing and my defensive back coach told me, listen, if you give up a touchdown pass, that's on me. I didn't coach you well enough. If you give up a second one, that's on you. And if there's a third one, I'm getting someone else in the game.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jets 17-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews with touchdown number 7 on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some change? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Airing one out for Crowder. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And out of bounds. This will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
At the 48-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run. It's Mark Ingram, and he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't a crazy, crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go! 15 on it. 15 on it. Go! Let him know. Let him know. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Man, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Ready. Ready.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
57, Mike 57. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Slam, slam, slam.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Hey, box drop.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. Able to find Waller. That's complete. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down.
First and goal, New York.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Here's Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Here's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Throwing is Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, 1-7. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, pick your game up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the gun, Jackson. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. Bring. Jack.
Now Jackson on first down. It's complete to Snead. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. On first down, Ingram. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Wide, get wide. Check.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down.
No game on this defense, no game. Mike 54. Mike OFO. Wrap it. Hey, one set. Check, Mike.
Operating from the gun, Jackson being chased out left. He finds Roberts, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
54 is Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Snead's got it. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Willie Snead, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Great corner route there, not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Check 43. Slam. You.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
36.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
57 to Mike. Let's go one more. Jim.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, he got great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
Back now in Baltimore. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
57 to Mike. Here we go. Check 3. Check 99. Check.
Faking the give, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Switch. Check 52. Waiting.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Got an open man. It's a noon one. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there, and it's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He finds his target. It's Crowder. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, let's go. 48 month. I'm coming.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Touchdown, New York Jets.
Touchdown, Jets.
I know you feel that.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for 1st down. Now Blunt. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This is Ingram, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
I got you, boy. Hey, check 20.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time. Darnold now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for 2. Back to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson caught by Snead over the middle. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, right there. 54 Mike. I'm coming. 54 is Mike. 54.
Throwing now is Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go, D.
Now Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. They'll look to throw. That one complete to Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. Anunwa's got it, complete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Snap. 50 seconds to mine. Watch the slant. A lady. Go, go. Watch the screen. Pass. 57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. One last throw now for Darnold. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.